Hi, everybody.
We're not live.
Yes, we are.
Hi.
You see that button?
Hey.
It's supposed to be. Here we are. There we are.
Hi,
See, there is
everyone.
Jonathan. Hi,
Hi,
Jonathan. See, I
everybody.
get hung up on Eddie going, Zuck.
Zach.
Rebecca, Jonathan, Peter.
See, this is why we
Jamie.
need to get the big bendies. Look.
The big
Sadness.
bendies. Just trying to clean up and straighten up and lost track of time. You know how that goes.
Sadness.
So, it's one of those mornings, you know? That's all right. It's all good.
With a normal cup of water and a pink little bendy straw.
So, there we go. How y'all doing this morning? You know, I always think for some reason that an hour gives me enough time to be ready. I should know that by now. I should know by now that an hour is not enough time. I don't know. We stay up late on Saturday and then try to sleep in a little bit on Sunday.
Yeah, we watched the movie twice last night. Can you guys guess what movie it is?
Do you want to know what movie it is? Do you want to tell them what movie it is?
I want them to guess.
Hi, Bert. You're going to guess. All right, so while they're guessing, here, now this one, the incision is shorter than this hand. So it's getting there. You know, they went through all those muscles. So, but, you know, it only hurts at nighttime because, you know, by that time I've been using my hand and everything. But yeah, it's like pretty good. So, see, Friday night, I decided, because they gave me prescription ibuprofen, and I was hurting. It was hurting, but good morning, PSV. And there's Miss Roberta. So, I decided, let me try one of these ibuprofens just to see, because I was aching. It was raining and it was cold again. It's 45 and the high is 48 today. I'm like, come on. It's a good thing I didn't plant anything outside, because I sure wouldn't be taking anything to cover it up. So anyway, I took ibuprofen and like, okay, it really didn't help. It's like, this is not doing anything. So
Grandma kept telling the doctors, I'm allergic to this, I'm allergic to this, I'm allergic to this medicine. The doctor still got it for her.
The tramadol. I'm allergic to tramadol. It was on my wristband. It said my records and everything. He still gave me tramadol. I'm just like, hey, Nats.
Hi. Hi, Nats.
So, I'll put the link up here in a minute.
Hi, Nats. Boogle. You like the game Boogle, don't you?
Boggle. It's Boggle.
You like the name Boggle, don't you?
I know, Peter. It's like, you know what? Y'all see how it is. And it ain't nothing edited and nothing. All the bloopers and everything, I don't, forget that. It's, you see it all. So, well, not all, but you know what I mean. So, I was like, oh, wait a minute, that was Thursday night, because last night was Saturday night. And I was like, Thursday night, I took it because my back was hurting. It's been the way I was sleeping and everything. And then I took one Friday night.
Itchy.
And I'm like, so I'm thinking, okay, I'm good, you know, because with the alpha-gal, you have to be careful, even with medicine, that capsule, whatever they use to bind it with. So last night, I went to take one. I was like, I better not, because before I started taking it, my hands started itching. I'm like, no. I'm like, did they accidentally use the bacon-flavored salt. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So I took my phone and was shining on my hand a certain way. I was like, saw these little bumps. I was like, you are kidding me. My hand does not need to freak out right now. It's healing nicely.
Sadness.
So I'm like, trying to figure out, I said, what was new I was taking? The ibuprofen. So I can't take that.
Said that our new bendy straws are a waste of money and a waste of plastic, and I'll show you why. They're individually wrapped. Do you want to know why?
Why?
My mom said this. They're individually wrapped so that kids that have lemonade stands can hand out straws.
See, that's a good concept. Your mommy is probably right. So now, I can't take that ibuprofen, which I probably shouldn't have taken it anyway, but sometimes you just need to take something, and it didn't help. The stupid stove is doing the same thing again. I haven't had no coffee. Come on, you're on. All right.
Well, yesterday I did accidentally drop a piece of cereal into the stove.
You did? How'd you do that?
Well, Mom was trying to use up the French Toast Crunch cereal, and she put some in my bowl.
She did?
I didn't want any. So I put some of my birthday crunch into her bowl. Her bowl was right beside the stove. Wanted the a little blue piece of cereal. A little blue balloon cereal piece fell into the stove.
And then?
Yeah, and it was stuck in there. Well, it wasn't completely stuck in there. It was just we couldn't get it out.
So I'm going to use one of my favorite mugs today.
Charlie
Brown.
I'm going to look at the back of this cereal box.
You are?
Uh-huh.
I got more coffee coming. And here's the thing. I've been drinking instant coffee for so long now that when I eat coffee from the coffee maker, it tastes weird. Yes, we did the 4 R's and recycling. But I can't recycle too much because we have limited space. Oh my goodness. You're talking about space. Yes, I would recycle as much as possible. Well, we do. This is from like the Chinese restaurant. I recycle these because you can really use those over again. Let's see here. Hi, Melody. I love playing, oh yeah, it is so much fun. She wants to play Monopoly. Her daddy is barred from Monopoly because when he loses, it's not a good sight to see because
Daddy froze the board. But I still want to play a family game. It's a traditional family game.
So we do still have our Monopoly, so I might, once we get our room straight, it has to be organized and stuff put away, then we can get the board game out. So yes, I am rubbing my hand because it's tightening up. So my doctor, my orthopedic, he goes, well, since you're an old pro at this, you know what to do with this hand. It was hilarious. But yeah, even he goes, this one's not as tight as it used to be, but it just depends on the day. So, but that's what's been going on with my hand and the craziness going around this morning. It's like, get this done, get that done. And I did dishes, put it in the dishwasher and everything. And it's like, I'll have time to clean up this little bit tomorrow morning. That's what I was doing. So, what you got? Do you want some birthday crunch? All right, here is, go put this over there somewhere. We have room right there on the counter. There we go.
I have Captain Crunch cereal.
You got Captain Crunch cereal.
Birthday Crunch.
So, I have had mail come in, and I've like, you put things somewhere, and it's like, where did that mail go to? Yeah, if you put Stuffy or home,
put Stuffy in the chat.
Put Stuffy in the chat. All right, so here we go. Let me get this done, because I've got some mail also that I need to show everybody. I got mail in the mailbox that we didn't get out yesterday, but that's all right. Let's be good for another mail call. All righty. Waiting for the YouTube side to come up. Hey, Courtney. All right, so tonight, if everybody wants to come back, you don't have to come back. You can just watch it later. But tonight, I am doing something a little bit different. For the next, we'll say this Sunday and next Sunday, and probably through the month of May. And
just talking like my English teacher.
Through the month of May. Playing games, someone will always lose. Oh, I know. I used to lose on purpose when her daddy was that age. So that's the new. Is this something?
Mermaid spoon.
Your mermaid spoon.
Mm-hmm.
So tonight, I'm doing game night.
And
a little bit different. I'm not going to give it away what I'm doing.
Look. It's shaped like a balloon.
That's good. Yeah, just gets our whole wheat made out of wheat. Oh yes, I got cabbage in here. I gotta get out and cut up and everything. So tonight, I'm just going to tell you it's game night. I'm not going to tell you how I'm doing it.
Tonight's game night! Yay!
We're going to have to do a game just a little bit different.
Video games or board games?
No, we're doing a game on our glass tonight.
Okay.
All right.
Cereal. Nice spoon of cereal.
All right. So we got Brussels sprouts going. We're going to turn it this way. So I'll put Brussels sprouts in there. What are you doing?
I want everybody to see me eat cereal.
Well, they can see you that way. You silly. So that's onion powder and some garlic powder.
Put
what?
Put cereal in the chat if you like cereal.
And a little bit of salt. Well, that's a little bit. But that's all right. It's still going to work.
DJ!
There's DJ. I'll get that link up here in a minute.
Put cereal in the chat if you like cereal.
Let's see here. Oh, my hand. Oh, my goodness. YouTube is really crazy this morning. I went to go watch Elevation Church on my phone, and it wouldn't even show that they were live or anything. And I'm like, I know they are. Went to the channel itself, nothing. I'm like, what is going on? Can you do me a favor?
Huh?
Can you get me my stevia, please? And, everything is going slow. So, well, any day now,
stevia.
when the YouTube side decides it wants to work, it's right there on top of the canning jars. See, it doesn't even show that I'm live. Thank you. All right. Oh. All right. So, while we're waiting for that, and when Little Ridge Farm, they did the fundraiser for him, I won the shirt, and I also won seeds from Southern Stone and Grown. So I couldn't find her card and stuff. So then I finally found it. I was like, oh my goodness gracious. It says, Nancy and Anastasia, congrats on your win on Mark's fundraiser live. I hope you enjoy these seeds. I have picked them out for you. Thank you for your support, Wendy, Southern Sun, and Grove. So we got stickers and we got seeds. I have no idea what kind of seeds are in here. I've not even opened it up. But because I need well, I was thinking if I open it up, I got to find some tape. Oh, cool! See, I didn't even open it up yet. See, I get to see it first.
They look like chocolate chips.
Oh my goodness, look at these. All right, what's the name of it?
4 o'clocks.
Oh, these are flowers. I think those are flowers. 4 o'clocks. What's that one?
Autumn Beauty Sunflower.
Sunflowers, and these are
Marigold
Woo!
orange.
All right. Oh, I love these flowers. Sweet. Because some of these, I'm going to direct sew right here on the front. What are you doing? Yeah. Right here on the front, because they just put the new mulch down. And that was one thing I was waiting for. And then I know we're going to have a late freeze. We always do. So, there we go. Those are those seeds. And of course, y'all know who gets the stickers. Here, can you put that over there, please? All right. Let's see if this is going to come up. And they got a
Food Fun Family.
yes.
That's
Wi-Fi booster. I guess that's what you want to call it. And that's StreamYard just bogs it down for some reason. So, and then on top of it, oh my goodness, y'all know last year we got sick like 6 times throughout the year because the crud stuff was going around. So, let's see here. Budget preppers are in the house. DJ. Watch my leg, honey. So, on top of it all, Monday night, and I knew it because I could feel it. I was like, no,
I have a new game.
not now. I don't need to be getting sick. Sure enough, I got sick. So this is just the end of it. And I'm like, Really?
Pin the link.
I'm trying to pin the link.
I got a new game.
You got a new game?
It's on my phone. It's a hide and seek cat escape.
Hide and seek cat escape.
Uh-huh.
All right. There it goes. Message is pinned. Woohoo! All right. So I found this. And Rebecca, I am so sorry. Yeah, sweet. I have no idea. Let's see. I want to say this was April. So Rebecca sent this to me. Hi, DJ.
DJ.
Hey, Nancy. Hey, Rachel.
Hi, DJ.
Alrighty. So I'm like, I'm just finding mail all over the place. How you doing, DJ?
I'm good, Nancy. How are you?
I'm doing good. Oh, Rebecca, she sent me an eggplant seeds. Woohoo! I love eggplants. I'm happy with seeds because, you know, seeds are good because then you can you go set this over there? What are you doing?
Eating cereal in front of DJ.
Eating cereal in front of DJ. I'm quite sure DJ has eaten also. Weather is bad in Michigan and doesn't even want to post.
Yay! Oh, it's Rebecca!
I say there's Rebecca.
One of my aunties.
I was wondering when you were going to open your seeds.
Oh goodness! Come on, Nightbot.
Okay, where did you put them?
I like that. I like that name, Rebecca the Yarn Tamer.
Yeah. Now, hey, Nancy. I don't know how often you look at my channel, but I did hit a big milestone this weekend.
Last one.
I got to 1K.
Yeah.
All right, so I have no idea what's going on whether it's not working because usually it does. So we'll have to go back and fix that. So,
Hey,
then, huh?
Did you hear what I just said?
DJ, I did not because I have her in my ear. Get this over here. What'd you say?
This weekend, I hit 1K.
Woohoo, DJ!
Yay!
Congratulations. You little rascal, you passed me.
Yay!
What's your secret, DJ?
Well, Tuesday night, I made a bet with Al that he could not get me to 1K. And he did. So, part of that bet was, if he did, I have to do a live stream on Fraggle Rock.
Oh, yeah, she got to watch Fraggle Rock.
Yep.
Oh, look at Denver.
Fraggle Rock.
So I think you got to put your zip code behind weather. So down in Fraggle Rock. So
Yeah.
I'll be back.
alrighty. So
Do you
let's
want
see
to
if that
know?
works.
Do you want to know a little secret, DJ?
Yeah. What?
So, when you said that you and Dog Dog chose me to do a cartoon review, I didn't expect it to be like this. I thought we were going to watch the shows on camera, on StreamYard, and then we review it.
Yeah. And we will, but I'm not able to. I'm not able to show the cartoon on a live stream because that would be copyright and
Yeah, but I didn't. Yeah, but I didn't really count copyright. I kind of forgot about copyright when I was thinking about that.
yeah, but that's why we did do it on the live.
Alright. So I got this stuff going. I need a bit more. Are you finished with your
Yes.
cereal?
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, well, I'm about to eat my cereal, so I will talk to you later.
So are you gonna wait till August to do your 5-hour live?
No,
Pink.
no, that 5-hour live is
Oh, he's gonna leave.
happening. That 5-hour live is happening on Friday. So, well, Nancy, I couldn't hear you because your mic is mute.
Anastasia, you don't have to mute the mic to learn how to spell something. Is it this Friday, DJ?
Yes.
So you're just doing it to get it over and done with?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh goodness, you are so funny.
Yeah. Well, I have to go. I will talk to you later.
Alrighty, see you later.
Bye.
Yay!
Bye. Pizza.
Baby.
I'm trying to finish something.
Alrighty.
Do you want to know what I'm trying to finish?
What are you trying to finish? Oh, Rebecca, look at that.
What? Ooh.
That is so pretty.
I'm trying to finish a scarf for someone.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then Kathy from Living Miracle Homestead, she sent me seeds too. So I have the Mangles Mammoth Red.
Hang on, no.
What?
The package says Anastasia Hawkins, not Nancy Hawkins.
Well, yours thing is upstairs. So Anastasia got something from Kathy, and I got seeds. So I got Mangles Mammoth Reds, and then I have Pea Super Sugar Snap. Oh my goodness, I love Sugar Snap peas. And these are Roselles, and this is a flower. Roselle, because she makes teas out of that. So I was like, ooh, straighten up and moving stuff around. I've been finding mail. So it's
We
like,
started early.
I start early.
It's 12 o'clock. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 11.
12, 11. They've been going over how to tell time
No,
in
I'm
school.
counting.
Is counting.
I'm counting.
So,
There's 1,
hi,
2,
Jean. How are you?
1,
And
2,
there's Blue
3, 4,
Nose,
5, 6,
Tiffany.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Thank you for everybody in the
9, 10,
chat
12,
that's
11. Get it right.
there. Let's see here. Where is... I'm going to have to do it through this way. So, that's, basically what's been going on this week. I try to do as much as...
I popped out the chat so I could
Right.
type to
as I possibly can to sit there and get stuff done, because I knew what my right hand did, so I get my left hand. But I was like, I came home from the hospital. I'm just sitting there doing stuff. My hand didn't hurt, so
Ready for carpet ride.
I was like, okay, that's good. But then I went to go do this, and I was like, oh yeah, that's going to start hurting here. But that still got me my hand. But other than that, I did paste on there with because I call this one the caterpillar. And so I call this one my other caterpillar. I won't take the Band-Aid off because I posted on my community tab. I'm sorry, I'm not squeamish on most things. I know some people are. But if you have animals and everything, sometimes you just gotta, all right, Jonathan, you just gotta do what you gotta do. The only thing that still gets to me is a kid with a snotty nose. I don't know why that bugs me. It always has. It's just one of those things. So, but then, I'm gonna start doing some things during the week. So like Monday through Thursday, maybe a cooking live. Everybody can go back and watch it. I've got some things planned. On Sunday night, if y'all look, it says name that show. I'm not going to tell you any more details. Y'all have to come back tonight to see how we're going to do it, and just to have some fun and relaxing time and everything. So I've got her Brussels sprouts going. And then I got turnip greens to cook. I have some leftovers from the other night. I'm going to heat back up. And this is my ground turkey mini. I'm not a meatball. Meatloaf. Because I used my mini muffins.
Yay!
These are your mini
But
cake pans. Oh, you're fine, Rebecca. And I cooked made a turkey loaf or mini loaf in here. So that's what I did last.
one time I used a muffin tin.
Yeah.
Great idea, because you just get this little tiny meatloaf to yourself. It was so much easier.
The single servings, and then you can make a bunch of them and then freeze them or can it, and that way you have, stuff saved for later. So that's what I did last week. I was like, I am prepping again before the surgery because I'm going to be prepared. So, and then next Sunday, I have it written down. I'm thinking I'm going to just go ahead and redo the donuts, because those donuts did not turn out. I will do the recipe the way it calls for. It didn't call for butter. It called for Crisco. So, or lard. Whenever we have Crisco, we don't use it all the time. It was So once in a while, it's not going to hurt. And then I'll show everybody how we do our donuts. Because I was like, that's time for a redo with the donuts and all. So can you bring me those packages over there and stuff? So that smells so good. Sitting here smelling these Brussels sprouts. And she'll eat every single one of them. She'll have them gone in no time. That's one of her favorites. Those packages over there. Wrap the meatloaf and bacon. Oh, yeah, Gary, that tastes so good. Whether it's turkey bacon or regular bacon, bacon is good. Bacon is so good. And then,
the scissor wizard is upstairs.
huh?
The scissor wizard's upstairs.
Oh no, we got scissors right here. Do you think you can get that without get the black ones? There you go. So, yeah, bacon, and then now I use a ground turkey, and I've used ground chicken a long time ago, way before. But I guess I can try that one too. But other things I'm gonna start using. I have salmon, canned salmon, that I need to start doing and use that. Make a salmon patty with it or something like that. And then
The cookbook, the unlimited cookie collection. Little cookies.
So, I've got that. Then I have some canned chicken that I want to use to make something that Mike at Ketorific Journey did. He used that to make chicken nuggets, and I was like, "Oh, that's a great idea to do it dairy free." So that's coming also.
There's a cookbook I'm trying to find.
Okay, can you hand me when you come back? The one that just fell on the floor. Oh, got up this morning, and it's like, okay, not hurting or anything, and I leaned to my left, and that hip, the tendon, the muscle, or something caught, and that's why I try to tell the doctor. It's like a squeaky door, and it catches on the hinges. That's what my left hip does, but it does it in the front, and I was like, yeah, it's like, oh, I can't go to the left, and that's the way the book fell. What are you doing?
Hang on. Here we go. The nerdy yummies.
So yes, we have a lot of
Yummy,
cookbooks,
yummy.
and I'm getting more cookbooks. So what I'm gonna start doing is doing stuff from the cookbooks, and I have to change it up to using turkey or chicken or something else. I'm gonna show everybody how to do that too.
My favorite cookbook.
It's called Nerdy Yummies,
The nerdy yummies.
and this has got Rosanna Pisano. She's huge now, but when she started out, she wasn't, and she has some cool things in this
I
book.
love this
I'm
cookbook.
gonna show you. Hold on.
Try that one.
All right. She does stuff like this,
Look.
and that's a cake.
Or hang on.
Hold on. All right, which one do you want to show next? And she's got cakes and cookies and all kinds of stuff that she does and makes it, nerdy. Where, what else can I say? Yes, I was a nerd.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm not a computer geek or anything now, but not for a long time.
I love this one.
Oh, this one's fun. We've done this one.
They're potions.
They're potions, but they're
I think they're actually juice.
yes, it's blue raspberry, red raspberry, club soda, half and half. And the felt pen is for their name, and then labels and everything, and glass bottles. We've done that, and that's pretty cool.
I want to do it again.
You want to do it again?
Yeah.
All right. See there.
Huga Homestead.
Hey, Huga.
Hi, Huga Homestead. That's fun to say. Huga
So-
Homestead.
She made those things in those mini muffin
Yes.
pans, so that's what we can do with that. And
Those
then,
are like another I know a different cake I want to show her. Oh, show
Oh,
this one.
Then she made
Unicorn poop cookies.
cookies. All right, and a different cake. And she has recipes in here for her cake recipes, her royal icing.
How's those? I know what
in
I'm
here.
looking for. Keep going. More. More. More.
More. Well, we could have done that for Earth Day. And then she has
This one.
all right, and then she did a castle
castle cake.
cake. So that was pretty cool.
I love reading this book.
Can you hand me this book down here too?
Yeah, I'm probably going to be reading this in the rocking chair.
All right, and the other book, please.
Yeah.
So, the cookbooks I got, it can just stay right here. All right. So, this is one of the ones, is a cookie collection because, oh my goodness, it has all the cookies I loved. I had growing up, I loved all these things, especially these right here where my finger is. My aunt used to eat. Oh my goodness, every Christmas and Thanksgiving, my dad's sisters would make those cookies. And I had the recipes, and then I've moved so much that they got lost. And I was like, I had a cookbook. Well, it wasn't a cookbook. It was a recipe book that I had gotten when I first got married. My ex-husband, like Garfield. So they got us a Garfield. It was like a binder. And you put your own recipes in there and everything else. That got lost too. So I was just like, okay, well, sometimes the things of the past, you just need to let go. And that's why I figured the Lord was telling me it's time, I lost that like 20 years ago. And it was like, it's time to just let it go. That's done and over with, So, and I was talking to somebody this morning. I was like, they asked me how my night was. I was like, all right. Just had some weird dreams. And I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, sometimes you dream of the past. It's the same people in the past, the same things that happen, but in a different setting. And it's like, no, you're not coming back around. Those dreams can go. The devil is trying to play games, try to bring up the past. You can use dreams to do that. We wrestle not with flesh and blood, but with principalities of the air. And I was like, not today. Today is a good day, and that's the past. And I can't change what happened, but God has a plan for the future. So I was like, we're going to keep on going. So I was like, when I saw this cookbook, I was like, those cookies come up, and then these down here are those right there. I love those things. They're pecan balls or something other like that. But I had an aunt. We called them angel wings or so, a wedding cake. But there was like in triangles that had powdered sugar on it. Oh my goodness. So my dad's side is from Hungary and Czechoslovakia. So they learned growing up, they cooked all those things and made homemade strudel. And oh my goodness, we loved the holidays because all those goodies. So when
Did you see what Huga put down in the chat?
I'm trying to keep up with chat. Oh, yeah, there'll be some UK things in here. Where is Huga? I see her. Well, oh my goodness. Huga, you're in my prayers. Dear Lord, we thank you for this.
You're definitely in our prayers.
And we pray for Huga and her family, dear Lord, that you just send the comforter and lift them up. And we understand that they're going through right now. We just wrap your arms around them and keep them safe. In Jesus' name, amen. Oh, I understand, Huga. I understand. So, we definitely keep you in our thoughts and prayers. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's like things are unexpected. And from last year to now, it's like every time I turn around, somebody says a family member lost, or the leader of my e-group last week before last, they lost somebody in their family. And it's like, and then they're in Poland. So it's not just, you know, it's everywhere. And it's like, the Lord is like, I'm waking people up. Come on, everybody, wake up. He says salvation is now. Now's the time of salvation. Not to think about, I'll do it tomorrow. So that's my little preaching today. My son always goes, Mom, do you always have to make everything in the Bible? I'm like, yes, because Jesus is our Savior. Every little thing is from God. So, why not? You praise Him and everything, even though we don't consider death from the Lord. If they're saved, we know where they are. We're the ones mourning because they're gone. And Huga, my heart goes to you. I was not there when my mom passed away, so we'll be there with you in spirit. So, but she made it through 2021 crazies. She was telling me that we never know. Every day is a gift. Amen. You are so right. Every day is a gift.
Certainly is.
And I pray in the morning, and when I go to bed, Anastasia and I, we pray, we do communion and everything, and I lay my head down and thank the Lord I have this day that I've had, because I know people who gone to sleep and passed away in their sleep. Last week, Dr. Charles Stanley. Pastor Stanley, First Land Baptist Church. He lay down. He went home to be with the Lord. We think 90 years old, that's old. But anyway, nowadays, that's not old. A lot of people do live longer than 90. I've seen people live in the hundreds and everything. And I was like, he wasn't sick. They say he wasn't sick or anything. He lay down and the Lord said, come home. So, it's Wi-Fi cheesecake. She wants everything to be happy and everything. She don't like anything about people passing away or anything like that. But, she has to learn sometimes. And it's hard as my son, they knew we had. Why?
That's all I have left.
Oh my goodness, look at that. You coming? All right, ask Rebecca to show it again.
Can you please show it again?
That's all I have left to put on this scarf.
That's awesome.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm not sure if this is going to be long enough.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, okay, what am I going to do? Yep. Just,
Keep on going, Rebecca.
Oh, I am. You give me my white noise that I need to just keep working.
We all do that.
And I just look up and see if there's someone that has said something. And
we all have something that, we put on in the background when we're doing something. I do. That's so funny. All right, hold on. Let me plate this. All right, so what I did, go ahead.
I'm kind of thinking we got another roast from pantry. Well, it's through a church, but it's through the pantry. And instead of cooking that roast, I'm thinking about cubing that meat up and doing something different with it.
There you go.
Hi, roaming prepper, the roaming prepper.
All right. So, if you notice, yes, I cook them whole. Because I'm going to show you why in just a second. 1001. There's a second.
Don't make your cookie pop.
So, the reason why I cook them whole, and that ninja is kind of heavy, so this is why I did it this way. It's so much easier. The ends come right on off. There you go. And then now I have forgotten to take some of the ends off and just ate it. Didn't hurt me nothing. Because I've noticed when you cut Brussels sprouts, you use a lot of leaves. To me, you lose more than what you have. But, yeah, see, it comes right on off.
And I never even thought about doing that. And it keeps you from cutting too much off, really.
Exactly. And then you still can split them in half.
Robot brownie pop.
Put some garlic butter or butter on it. Slide it in the oven or a mini toaster over and still roast them.
They have hand controller cookies.
But she likes them nice and soft.
Yes, they do.
Yes, you do. So I just keep them that way. And there you go. And she'll eat these whole. She'll eat these things whole, just like it is.
UFO cake pops.
Is that right? And we got garlic butter, and I'll just put a dab on there, and they'll melt, and she'll just flip it all up. So that's Anastasia's lunch.
Chocolate chess cake.
Chocolate chess cake.
We have
It's hot.
to show them this book.
Okay, we're gonna show them that one.
Yes.
Okay,
Not
come over
only,
and show them.
I want to show you guys this one. This book is called Nerdy Yummy Nummies. And let's start with chemistry and work our way down.
The Wicked Sharp Project Off Grid.
Let's start.
Anastasia eats Brussels sprouts. I've watched her eat them. So, yes, that child does eat Brussels sprouts.
Let's start with this. This is in the chemistry section. They're Paradise jellies. Well, I'm going to show you Wicker Sharp Project Grid Off.
So I'm gonna cook some greens now.
Keep showing them the cookbook.
My hands are
Start
wet,
with
honey.
chemistry and work your way down.
Well, hold on, my hands are wet. So I'm gonna put these were turnip greens, and I'm just gonna cook them in the pan also, and then here's the ones that look like in a pastry, just the like
They're
gummies,
jellies. They're jellies.
jellies,
Look, wicker shine.
Worcestershire.
Woo!
Hello.
I forgot they were still hot.
You forgot they were still hot.
Hey, you're not finished them showing them book.
I'm not finished showing them the book.
Let's see.
Oh my goodness. I had blown my nose and I didn't want to be close to the camera.
Next
To do
up
that.
is space. Chapter 2, space.
I'll add a pinch of salt. And yes, the good old basics. Garlic.
Rocket ship cookie pops.
Off the Hook Outdoors is in here. Thank you.
Hey.
Hi.
And then some onion powder.
Rocket ship cookie pops.
Rocket ship cookie pops. Right, where are those?
Hello. Moon phrase macaroons.
Here's my extra hands. It's tongs. So I don't have to. Don't have one of those grabbers, so I use this as a grabber. And I'm gonna put a little bit of basil in with my
And then we
Greens.
move on to fantasy, starting with unicorn poop cookies. Hey, anybody watching, please take pictures of these. You can search up the recipe.
Well, we're going to start doing those recipes, and then we can put them down at the bottom.
Okay.
All right.
How about treasure chest cake?
Treasure chest cake. Now that sounds pretty good.
Hang on, let me find the next chapter because fantasy is chapter 3. This next chapter is chapter 3.
And then I'm gonna cut up some radishes that we.
Hi, Shirley. Just doing our best.
Hey,
to be
Shirley.
here.
So why do I take the skins off of radishes? Anastasia says that's where the heat of the radish is at. And I've tested it out, and she is correct because if you eat a radish and it's like that tangy or hot or something,
No, that's not.
that's not. She doesn't like the skins. But I've tested that out, and that's where the
By the way, this is what the fantasy chapter 3 fantasy page looks like. Look. Chapter 3 fantasy.
chapter 3 fantasy.
Look, Rebecca.
Oh,
Now to find chapter 4.
We'll let you know when it's time to look up. And she will definitely.
bring him.
All right. So here are your radishes.
Not ready yet.
You're not ready yet?
Hang on. Give me time.
Give you time.
Chapter 4 gaming.
Ooh, gaming.
Keep
Nice.
showing them this book, please.
I'm doing stuff that I will show them in just a minute. Here, come here. Here's your radishes. There you go. Now sit down. It is a really cool book. It's got different things in there.
We're on chapter 4.
We're on chapter 4. Okay. So I've got my greens going. Set that right there. And then I'm going to stick all this in there. I'm going to cut this up in a minute. And then this was actually leftovers from the other one I had. So just today's a leftover meal day. You cut things up, use things up there in the fridge and everything. So, and then I got another book. Where'd I put it? All right. So this book is for me. It's called The Knitter's Lib. About learning how to knit. Now, I have a loom, and I've been working on that. That's to make socks. But I also want to learn that. See, just something else, just want to do. The sewing machine's over there, and the yarn's upstairs. Oh, look at the kitty. There's a kitty.
Oh, look, you kitty.
He leaped up on my leg and went, "Okay, Mom." I want some attention from you.
Aww.
Oh.
Look at that.
Do you see him kneading my arm?
Uh-huh.
I clipped it. Oh, he wasn't very happy. I clipped his toenails.
We
Two
want
claws.
pets too.
Here's your pot shape
This
of the.
is this is my big cat BB.
Uh-huh. Me and Mommy want cats. My daddy wants a dog. I don't know what cat I want yet. My mom wants a Maine Coon. My daddy's going to get a dog that's really going to cause a lot of trouble. My daddy wants a husky.
Well, that depends on how
Rebecca
well
knew
you.
instantly. Rebecca, you knew instantly.
I've had 8.
Where's-
You've got to be a very active person, and you're always going to have hair in your house.
Oh yeah.
Always. They're always, if they're in the home, they're shedding.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't have huskies in the house. No.
I know. My one of my dad's sisters, she had 2 huskies. It had to be huskies. They were big dogs, and they weren't labs. Well, she had one that was a German Shepherd, and he was huge. And then the other one was white, completely white. Those dogs, I'm telling you, they knew when somebody was in that yard of hers and everything. And you know, they were some beautiful dogs. I remember I was Anastasia's age, because that's how she had them for a long time. And they come up to my chest, and I was like, I get a little bit nervous, and then everybody tells you, don't act nervous around the dog. They know that. And it's like, you tell the dog that, not me. They were like kids until something happened, but they caught mice and all kinds of stuff. I mean, they had, she had like half an acre or more land, so they were her mouse catchers. Meaning on the mines. Order, stop any new troublemaking, any old troublemaking, new and old troublemaking. Oh my goodness. Yeah, definitely.
It is like even these dogs create a lot of hair. The lab English Mastiff Blue, I'm constantly having to vacuum up their hair.
Oh yeah.
Well, I haven't told you guys who this scarf is going to, have I?
No, you have not.
Let me do this. Have you ever heard of Ashley Ratliff?
Yes, I have.
Well, she sent me that she wanted a pink and white scarf. Well, she hasn't sent me her address. So I'm going to have to message her saying, how am I supposed to ship your scarf to you without your address? So, Shirley, I'm making a beautiful pink scarf for Ashley. That's what I'm making right now. I started this yesterday morning, and this is all I have left to put on it. That's it. I've been working feverishly to get this done.
That's fantastic.
She cooked some Brussels sprouts. I know that. She steamed them.
Oh yeah.
I love my instant pots. I have 2 of them.
See, I'm a kid and I like Brussels sprouts. Here, I'll show you.
She's gonna go get the Brussels sprouts. Have you ate them all already?
No.
Oh, you haven't? Okay.
Look.
So what I did is the two turkey meatloaves, mini meatloaves, I just chopped them up and everything, stuck them back in here with the turnip greens, and there was a little bit of butter beans left over. So I'm just going to heat this back up so that it's not cold. Anyway.
Oh, I have never had squirrel. I've always wanted to try it.
Don't eat with your mouth full. People don't want to see seafood. My brother used to do that.
I want to see food in your mouth.
Yeah, my brother wants to do that. Do you like seafood? Like, and not thinking as a kid, yeah, but say yeah.
Okra? Oh, okra's so good.
Oh, I love okra. Oh my goodness. That was something I grew a couple of years ago. And the flower on the okra plant, oh my goodness, it is so beautiful. That's my girl. So, and then the other books I got.
Oh, Wickershine, you're so shocked that I'm eating Brussels sprouts.
So I let Anastasia pick out 2 books. And now this is from thriftbooks.com because they've got books under $5. And then you earn up to 500 points, you get a free book. So it's like one way you can, if you've lost books, you can go there and you can look for it. Secondhand sale is another one. And then Jamie has one. I think it's secondhand sale that she uses. This is The Giving Tree that she wanted to get. And then I've got this one that says Gifts from a Jar. So some ideas that are coming to the channel. This is one of them. We're going to see about doing that. And this right here is those bars that one of my aunts used to make. Now, each one would do something different. But she would make those things. And then she had one they called pecan bars. It would be like something like this, but instead of the God bless you, God bless you. 3 times the charm.
Like, oh my goodness. I was trying to keep my iPads in front of me and I couldn't get to the mic.
It's all right.
It's like, oh my goodness.
Welcome back, Jonathan. So, and then
sneezes. There we go. Got it out of the way.
And the pecan one, it was like a pecan pie type thing, but it wasn't. It was bars, and she had the like not lattice, but it'd be like rose, and then she crossed them and everything. I was like, man, I miss all that stuff. So, but this is what this one is. You put all the ingredients in the jar, and then you can give them as gifts. So we'll do dairy-free versions. And then this one is How to Bake the Complete Guide to Perfect Cakes, Cookies, Pies, Tarts, Breads, Pizzas, Muffins, Sweet and Savory. So, here we go. And this one. So, it's like, yeah, I like to collect things, mugs, cookbooks, candles. It's bad. But, cookies that we,
do you use the candles?
Oh, yeah, I use my candles.
I wouldn't use this one.
Oh, no, I don't use that one. That one's so cool.
They're beautiful. I don't burn that one.
Yeah, there's some that, if you find that's really
you
cool.
just don't. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm almost done with this.
And those look good. I remember those. And then homemade pretzels. Oh, we used to do that all the time too. We're going to be doing that too. I was like, oh my goodness. And these, I know, let's see, when was this book published?
This scarf is giving me an idea. If it's not, I don't think it's going to be the 6 feet long that I wanted it to be.
Right.
But I could make one of those like infinity scarves where I bring it together.
Oh, yeah.
You know? It's an idea.
That's an idea.
Because that would still be long enough to be able to wrap. Right?
It should be, yeah, because she can just put it around her neck and then she can wrap it again or just tuck it into a jacket or something. All right, Jonathan, what I'm doing, I'm cooking turnip greens, and I took I made mini meatloaves, took ground turkey meatloaves last week before my surgery, and I just chopped them up and everything and stuck everything back in here in this pan to heat it up. And also I had leftovers that need to be used, and they should be almost done now. So I was like, we're going to, and I made Anastasia steamed Brussels sprouts. Not really steamed, but they are steamed in a way. So, and then hopefully next week I'll make bread for y'all. My homemade bread. You did? Oh my goodness. Brussels sprouts are so good. They're like mini cabbages is what Anastasia calls them. Kind of they are. And here we go.
Are they part of the cabbage family?
I want to say yes, they are. That's what we are always told.
Well, they kind of look like a little mini cabbage. You know, they're kind of shaped like that, and what a cabbage looks like. See, I know you guys can't see it, but I'm getting a dog hair off of this scarf. I need to take my dog somewhere because I rake them out, I brush them and stuff, but I'm still getting hair all over the place, and I probably need to get them professionally groomed.
Right.
So they can rake out that undercoat, especially on Blue.
Oh, don't even talk about the burps, Ricker. I'm the one that we have a room together. Thank God anytime. Yes, Brussels sprouts are the part of the cabbage family. So our room will smell nice tonight, you know. But that's okay, because I'm eating greens myself. Hi, Trumpet Master. How are you?
Hi, Trumpet Master.
So, all right. Let's see here. Let me put stuff up off the floor. All right, nothing else in here. Alrighty. So it's time to plate my dish. Alrighty. So usually I can try to
Where are my Brussels sprouts?
your Brussels sprouts are right there. So there's my greens, and I just chopped up the mini meatloaves. So everything's kind of gonna be together.
I see that Anastasia Wishes is finally in the chat.
She ain't got her phone. And actually, if I can get this, looks like it made a really good soup base.
It certainly did.
And I was like, "Ooh, I can save that," and because we never think about saving the liquid when we make stuff like this. And I was like, you always just like toss the liquid, but the liquid has all the good spices in it too. That's something. Make a soup. If you have liquid left over, put it in a jar and save it, or you can can it up as broth and stuff. So, whew. Alrighty. Now she has a fork. I gotta get me a fork.
I have a.
Oh, that's right. She has a spork. All right. Everything is green. Well, this would have been a good Earth Day food yesterday. Now, here are the turnip greens. And I love greens. Mustard greens, turnip greens, kale, spinach, you name it. Mm. And then here's the ground turkey. Now, the reason why it looks yellow because I put turmeric as a seasoning in the mini meatloaves, because turmeric is good for inflammation and I don't know, helps fight colds and stuff and everything. But it's also, it's good for your skin, your digestive system. So, and it turns everything yellow. It's like, that is so good. So, and then just a few butter beans left. And I love butter beans.
Do you like the big ones or the little ones?
The little ones. Well,
I like both of them. Doesn't matter which one it is.
Yeah. I like both of them too, but I like the little ones better. And so we had till I was 13. But, my family, my grandparents, they always garden. But as I say, I helped my dad sow the seeds and everything. And they used to get that fertilizer. I was like, oh my goodness, I didn't like when he put fertilizer down because it burned your nose. And then, he put the poles in the ground and used the twine to, make those rows and everything for butter beans and peas and green beans and all. And yeah, that's right. It is a superfood. But oh my goodness, I will try to grow my own turmeric. Classes of doing that because I tried it one year and kind of like iffy. I was like, well, I'll just try it again. You just got to keep trying because every farmer, gardener and everything, one year is a good year and the next year it's not. So you just keep on going. But I remember doing all that and everything. And if you didn't pick it, you help sold it because the butter beans comes in we call it the shawl. And I remember my sister and I would sit there and watch the afternoon soaps, Guiding Light and As the World Turns and everything, snapping some beans and showing the butter beans out of the hulls and black eyed peas and all kinds of stuff. The corn we did outside because of the silks on it. But yeah, and my mom, she worked at a grocery store, and the one of the farmers that supplied some of the produce, his daughter worked there, and they worked together. And her name was Sue, and she talked loud. I mean loud, because their normal talk was yelling because they grew up on the farm, so they're yelling back and forth to each other to talk to each other and everything. So she was always loud. I always knew where Sue was in the store because that's how loud she was. But yeah, and her dad did corn, and we would get bushels of corn, and not this small bag, but I mean a huge. We would get 2 or 3 bushels of corn, just because. And then we'd be outside shucking corn, and my mom would freeze it or can it, and stuff and everything. So, that's how I grew up. And then as the grocery stores came around and got bigger and everything, you just kind of got out of it and just went to the store and bought it. We only eat worms here. Well, if you go back to science and learn about the worms, they have some good protein too. I'm sorry. That was one thing we were learning in science a couple of months ago. It was Earth, and it was about the Earth and the worms, what they do and everything. So, hey, if the flowers and the trees and the bees like them, and the birds, they have a purpose. And then the last 6 weeks of school, they're learning about, I don't want to say genetics, but how you get from, your mom and dad, and you get the hair color and the eye color and all that stuff, and the ears and the nose, and that's pretty cool. So it's like 5 more weeks of school. I am so happy.
Oh my goodness.
Even when her dad was in school, I could hardly wait for school to get over. And then when I homeschooled him, oh man, we were done half days, by noon, we were done. And I was like, he was in 8th grade. My brother was in 8th grade, so he was in 5th grade. Anyway, I took and I printed out geometry because I was like, here's your main test. I want to see what you can do. I found him, aced it, and didn't give him no answers or nothing. I was like, and y'all doing this again this year? They were like, because I had took him out of school, and I was like, what? Why are y'all going through this again? So it was like basic math, geometry, and they passed both those tests. Like, okay, we're working on something else. So one thing I did for science, I just lost the name of the show. Mythbusters. I was like,
I missed that show.
Yep.
I learned so much about so many different things because of that show. Hey, Jonathan Wings.
Hi, Justin Winnings.
Justin Winnings.
So for science, for the whole year, I told him to watch Mythbusters because they broke down the science to where everybody could understand it. So his brother was 16. My son I live with, he was 14. And at the end of the year, I found where it was a main site that they could go in and take a test about getting your diploma and everything. Because with history, we did government because the job I had, and they went in, they took that test, and they passed it. I mean, they aced it, and they said, if I had not got them to watch Mythbusters, they would have known most of the science there. That because of Mythbusters, they knew exactly what the science was, and they got A's on everything. So I was like, that was awesome. So, yeah, if y'all can find reruns of Mythbusters or find it on DVD or something, I have my suggestion about science. When we be 8th grade, 9th grade, even middle school, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, up, and there we go. You still larking? That's fine. Just size, hates bright lights, harsh sounds, bad textures, and groups of people I do not know. In shoulder-to-shoulder rubbing scenarios, take trains, for example, I'll be in full panic attack mode. Oh my goodness. Hey, I don't like crowds anymore either. I used to, it used to not bother me. I worked in retail for so long. And at Christmas time, And then one year I was just like, nope, I'm done. I am done with crowds, people shoving and everything else. Mm-mm.
Hi, Nora.
Hey, Nora, the stock explorer.
Yep.
So, but I was like, yeah, I'm not good with crowds now, especially now. Then when I got hurt back in 2009, I was like, always had somebody with me. Well, my son went with me anyway to the store because as a retired investigator, people watch other people. So if you go to the store or if you go to the mall, I take the mall. I don't care what mall, if it's a Walmart or whatever. Just stand there and just watch people. It is very interesting and you'll get a laugh. Because if you sit there and watch people, you'll catch someone else watching the same person you're watching. And
they're dressed in plain clothes.
That's right. Now, Walmart, most of the time, it may be loss prevention, but 9 times out of 10, that's very rarely because they use the cameras and all now. But I'm going to give y'all a little hint. Here's my hint of the day. Criminals, people who pickpocket and everything else, they will watch people first for, a couple hours or however long they're in the store to see what y'all are doing. Because I'm telling you, it happened to me, and I didn't catch on to it till it was too late. I was in the movie theater, and I saw this guy looking at me and watching me. And my son's, oh my goodness. See, my son, when he was 9, so the other one was like 12. Went to the movie theater and everything, and I had my wallet in my pocket because I didn't want to take a purse with me, and I was in my jacket. Anyway, I noticed this guy had been watching me and everything else, and everything. I was like, they didn't pay attention to it and everything else. So I went and got the drinks and popcorn and everything else. And as I'm coming back, he bumps into me. And see, I should have known then something was up. And I didn't think about it after I went to go home. He had pickpocketed my wallet and couldn't find it. I lost pictures. I lost everything. And my driver's license and social security card, I had to get all over again. So this was back in 1998. And I was like, okay, from now on, I'm more around in my surroundings. But I was like, yeah, just watch people because you'll catch somebody watching somebody else. Because especially like Walmart or other grocery stores, girls and all don't think about it. They'll put their purse right there, and then they're trying to start looking at something and everything. And I'm just like, oh, come on. Are you really going to be that stupid just to not keep an eye on your purse? So one of the best things I used to do was take, if I had a strap on it, was tie that strap to one of the handles. Now, I saw this, I don't know if it's on Instagram or it was on through a feed somewhere. The little clips that you get that you can put actually all your keys on and everything.
Carabiner?
Hold on, let me find my keys. You know where my keys are, baby girl? No. I don't either. My daddy got them. Oh, we'll just use this as an example. You have your keys and you have a clip, and this part clips, and you just, people who hike and everything. I see. Here we go. I've got it. One of those. Take one of those. Take your pocketbook strap, or if there's like a little metal piece that's on the side, and take that and hook it to the cart. they try to grab it and run, they're gonna be falling down and knocking the cart over. That would be funny to see. So, and there's little things like that you can do to, keep you safe and everything. And always, when you go outside, go to leave. Now, if you live if you got acres of land and everything, you still can do this because you just never know. But like where we live in neighborhoods and everything, I always look before we go out and see what's going on, if there's anything new. And I posted this on my Instagram a couple years ago, and it's as simple as innocent it could be, just like a work truck, whether it be the electric company or it could be the cable company or your AT&T and everything. They do work and everything, but I'm gonna tell you, as a retired PI, I've made up signs as a cleaning sign and everything else. If you see something new in your neighborhood, keep an eye out for it, because you just never know. Because criminals will do that. They'll scope out a neighborhood for a couple of weeks and watch people and see what they're doing. When you leave, when you come back, is anybody home? It used to be, when we used to have the phone book and regular phones, people would call and see if you were home. And then, because your address, your name and address and phone number was in the phone book, they would call randomly and see if you were home. We had that happen one day. It was hilarious. So we answered the phone and he wouldn't say anything. I'm like, if you're watching, yeah, we're home and we got something for you when you come in the door. Hung up real quick. We had 3 dogs. We had Black Lab, Mutt, and a Chihuahua. So they didn't know what I was talking about.
Exactly. With these 2 big dogs here, I don't know if anybody would be messing around here.
Exactly. Because, and then, I want to say as a parent, but then as you get older, I have what I call mom ears, because you hear every single thing. And then you know what noise should be in your house and what noise shouldn't be in your house, or what should be there and what shouldn't be there and everything. So it's like, what's it there? And then we've got the fan going at nighttime. The door is closed. Of course, she's got night lights and a little lava lamp. But even over the fan, I'll know what I hear. Now, being in the front, I don't hear things in the back. And then being in the back, they don't hear things in the front. Hi, Mona, how are you?
Hi, Mona did what?
So,
Mona, what did you do?
what did she do?
Oh, Blue just heard something. He raced up and
Yeah.
We kind of need to be more aware of watch our animals. They'll let us know.
Exactly. And that's any animal, whether you have dog, cats, birds, whatever animal you have, they're going to let you know if something is going on.
I know there was one time that when Ronald and I went to Fort Scott, Kansas, to that YouTube meetup that they were having.
Mm-hmm.
We had piled everything on the front seat, and Denver was with us.
Toast.
He started growling. And I woke up. I didn't raise up. I woke up,
Mm-hmm.
and he kept growling, and I heard some things outside the van, and he definitely let us know, and he raised up, and we never seen anything. I'm kind of looking out the windows. Because I'm laying on the floor in my van.
Right.
I did not raise up.
Yeah.
My dog was letting them know, hey, I'm here. You better leave.
Exactly. because I've plenty of times I'm traveling. I've gone and parked like in between the truckers and everything, and just to take a nap because you travel, especially like your 16-hour drives and everything. I don't know how truckers do it because I can't do it anymore. I had to take a nap and everything. So, one of us would sleep and one of us would stay awake. And then while I'm driving, the other one would sleep. So we took turns and everything. So, but I was like, oh my goodness.
I'm trying to make a decision here because this color's here.
Uh-huh.
The last of this ball is that. Is that going to look a little bit funny having those two colors together or not? Because it's going to make
it should be all right.
It should be probably. You see how small that ball is now?
Yeah. It should be all right. It'll be unique.
Oh my gosh. I don't have much more to go. But I do think that I am going to join these together. Because I'm trying to figure out, okay, is that going to be long enough? I don't know.
Well, yeah, because if you remember, from your nose to the tip of your middle finger is 3 feet.
It's 3 feet. Okay.
So finger to finger is 6 feet.
Yeah.
There you go.
It might be. It might be enough. And oh my goodness.
Anastasia wishes is my granddaughter.
Oh wow.
I'm just saying.
I don't know if she wants tassels, but I have no more of this yarn. What I have is what I have.
Exactly.
So it's kind of like, okay.
Yep. Look.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
It's a lot of turmeric, but that's all right.
Do you know who's on right now?
Mr. Gary.
Mr. Gary.
Mm-hmm. So
I turned him on my phone and put the volume down. It's still, I can hear it. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but
yeah. And I try to stop right before he goes on. So if anybody needs to go over there, hey, Miss Rita, how you doing? So, but then again, we get to talking, and it's like, and I forget. But that's okay. We all know that happens. We've got so many channels that we are connected with, and sometimes we're just going to run over top of each other, and that just happens. But that's okay. I mean, what are you doing? She's over there spinning. We still have our Christmas tree up.
Yes, our Christmas tree is still up.
My Christmas trees stay up all year round because they're ceramic.
Yep, I have regular Christmas tree.
I usually cover them, and some of them have domes over them, so that all I have to do is just wipe off that glass, and they don't get put away.
Oh yeah, definitely. And on my little shelf, I got Santa Claus that changes the countdown. So that's a nutcracker. I have a firefighter nutcracker up there, and then are you all right?
Yes.
You want to go get the Ferris wheel or the merry-go-round? Can you reach it? Just be careful you don't pull that shelf down. And I decided I'm just not going to put stuff away. So we left this up.
Press the button again.
So, yeah, I was like, I'm not reaching it. I don't feel like packing it up. It's just going to sit there.
We have a Ferris wheel one too.
And then we have a Ferris wheel one.
I have
Well,
I have a rocking horse that has Santa on his back.
And
It's
then
like a kind of yeah.
this one. So there we go. And then my daughter-in-law, and this was, my goodness, Tana Station's 9. Maybe Tana's 20. So like 2016, 2017. I think this is from Yarn Inspirations, is where she got the patterns from. But Santa's clothes on a clothesline. So she knitted, it's a knit pattern. So she has that all across. So we put up like in the middle, there's a like a little divider that comes down from the ceiling. So we put that up when we moved in here. That's still there. We're not taking it down. Nobody wants to get on the ladder. My son said, forget it, I'm not reaching it. Oh, Santa on a motorcycle. That is cool.
That is cool.
Mama has Santa on a motorcycle.
I'm gonna reach up on my shelf up there
All right.
and get. I think Denver just touched me. He's sitting here, like I need to go outside, and of course Ronald's. So I'm just gonna stand up here. There we go. Here it is.
Oh, look at that.
Aww.
I like that. It's so
That's
cute.
cute.
And it has it rocks.
Uh-huh.
There's the thing that turns.
Nice.
So yep, let's see here.
That's awesome.
If I can get it to show everything. Then there's that stuff on that side, like a terrain, looks like a bed.
Oh, look at that.
Isn't that cute?
That is adorable.
Oh, let's get that on the back.
Actually.
Yep.
Oh yes, definitely.
You know, just kind of something very different. The bad thing was that it was a unicorn, and it lost its horn.
Oh, that's okay.
It's okay. Hey, so we should all be preparing for summer. And I know my family's just definitely getting ready for summer. We have bendy straws. Yes, bendy straws. Look, bendy straws. We have bendy straws.
You have bendy straws.
We have red Solo cups. And my English teacher said this during class class: stock up on popsicles. So she said this: stock up on popsicles. That's all I can say. Just stock up on popsicles. So
they got popsicles. After she shows you all that, I have something I want to say about unicorns.
So we got popsicles.
So the old ones are taken away.
Everybody talks about that there's no unicorns. There certainly is. There's the Narwhal.
All right. So talk about unicorns. So we say Psalms 91 over us every night. And sometimes I'll just let it go in Psalms 92. So as it goes there, I'm not going to say the whole thing. But it says, but thou, Lord, starts from verse 8. But thou, Lord, are most high forevermore. Below thy enemies, O Lord, below thy enemies shall perish. All the workers of iniquity shall be scattered. Shh. Oh, you want to read verse 10?
But my horn shall thou exalt like the horn of a unicorn.
I shall be anointed with fresh oil. So, are unicorns real? According to David, they are real. That's in Psalms 92.
I also have unicorn books.
So I thought that was interesting. People say unicorns are real. Unicorns are in the Bible. Because David compares your horn being the horn of a unicorn. So I was like,
Later I'm gonna go see Grass the Musical. The theme song from Grass the Musical.
so I was like, I found that interesting because people say dinosaurs, well, and there's a reference of the dinosaurs back in Noah's days. But I have to really look and search for that one. So I saw on Facebook a lady making popsicle holders. They were pretty cool. They were going pretty fast. Was that knitted or crochet, Rita? Because my daughter-in-law did the same thing.
We're getting all ready for summer. We got ice cream too.
My daughter-in-law did this. She knitted a popsicle holder. So you can hold it in your hand and not your hand doesn't freeze. These are nice.
We are low on
Oh my
ice.
goodness. They work wonderful. All right, Shirley, we'll see you later. Start with fabric. Oh, that's cool too. Oh yeah, the knitted ones. This was one of the first things she learned how to knit, was doing the popsicle holders. Because we always take paper towels and wrap them up so our hands wouldn't get cold. And everything.
I'm refilling this ice tray.
Oh goodness. All right, you refill the ice trays. We used to make popsicles with kids. They used to put all kinds of stuff in the popsicles. Oh yes. Miss Jean. So, so that's what we did. And then
You guys want to see how big it is now?
yes.
I'm trying to figure out, I may message her first to see if she wants an infinity one.
All right, Miss Rita, if you make it from Nelly, you need to do a video. That would be cool to see. So I wrote down, I was thinking, and I'm going to do bread.
This is how I think of traditional summers. Look, lemonade, a popsicle, and the pool, swimsuit on.
And the pool and the swimsuit on?
Mhm.
Yeah, you need to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Lemonade. She likes making her own lemonade.
But
She's
lemonade,
really good at it.
I am when it turns out.
She does.
And yes, I am using these red Solo cups.
I understand, Rita.
I'm going to be using those red Solo cups for my summer.
You are?
Don't
Okay.
mess it up.
Well, watch that straw and where you point that at, okay?
My dad doesn't like that these bendy straws are individually wrapped, and I don't like how they're just small bendies.
Oh, yes, we got plenty of sunscreen.
Yes, plenty of sunscreen. Oh, hang on. There's another thing of summer.
Another thing of summer?
Yeah, I have to find it.
Okay, and she's going to go find you something else that we do in the summer. Well, it's supposed to be springtime, but it's like 48 degrees outside. I'm like, wait a minute. It was nice and warm a couple of weeks ago, 70s and the 80s, and now we're at 45, feels like 39.
We buy Minute Maid lemonade, pink lemonade and normal lemonade. And I want to try something with that lemonade next time we get it. Here, I'll show you.
We haven't used that yet.
I know.
It's going to be cool when it does. Oh, this thing is huge. They got this last year. And they get those.
They got it for Daddy's sun tea, but I'm going to use it for lemonade for my summer.
You gonna use it for lemonade?
No, it's room.
Oh, that's fun to make. Is sun tea. We used to have a glass jar and set it outside and put the tea bags in.
No one's going to ruin my summer.
No, nobody's gonna ruin yours.
I used a big gallon pickle jar.
Cheers to a happy summer. Cheers to a happy summer.
Well, I'm about to do the last row on this.
All right.
And
All right, let me see
Grandma,
if
cheers. Cheers
Cheers.
to a happy summer.
Cheers for happy summer. There we go.
What stitch do you think I'm going to use?
All right, tell me what you're doing.
It's double crochet V shaped. You know, it's doing the V.
All right.
So what do you think I do on that last row?
Do a half double crochet.
Correct. In every single one.
Mhm.
Because with the V you have the space in between.
Yes.
I'll go into every single one.
Oh, cool.
The thing is that there's one thing I don't know because nobody really taught me crocheting. Do you, on the very last row, do you do a single crochet and then go into the half double? Because that's what I've been doing.
You can do it that way. You could do it either way. Some people do the single and then the half double just to make sure it's sturdy. And then some people don't. But yeah, I have a blanket I was working on and it was doing a single crochet in the back loop and on the I got one more ball of yarn to use, but the last one I was like, oh, forget this, is going too slow. Start doing double crochets. So the blanket is half single crochet in the back loop, and the other half is going to be double crochet. So I was just like, it's
So
just
I can on this, once I start sewing across that back side, I can just go into the back loop.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Exactly. Oh, strawberries. Yes, we make our own strawberry jam jelly. I made strawberry syrup. So I can't. Strawberries are coming around too. So I was like, all right. And see, these are called peanut butter baskets. But I always knew about pecan balls. Well, that's something new. And every time I've done gingerbread or try to make gingerbread cookies, it never come out. So these are called cream cheese bells. I don't remember if that's what my aunt called them. The one at the top. But yes. So those are some things that are coming that I will be doing along with other things. We gotta have game night tonight, so y'all come back for that. I'm not giving any hints about what we're doing because it's gonna be something totally new.
I'm putting these in the freezer.
You're gonna put them in the freezer? All right, she's gonna open that container and everything. Alrighty. So you want some? Well, show everybody what they are. It look like. There you go. These are huge cubes, the ice cubes. That's gonna be cool. So, and just some fun stuff to, enjoy the summer and everything.
I'm not letting my summer be ruined. I hope you know that.
Oh, how do you think it's gonna be ruined?
I don't know.
The way that you ruin summer is doing schoolwork.
We do not talk about that on summer.
It's all right.
Yes.
I just joined in the last stitch with no single crochet. That's what Jean does. Okay. Yeah. I've seen people do it. Do it that. last stitch with no single crochet. Oh my goodness.
Don't forget to wash those blue cups.
Alrighty. I've seen it come all kinds of ways, and then
Oh wow, I'm done.
oh, look at that! That is so cool. Oh, Rebecca, that is beautiful.
Oh my gosh. And I still have a little bit left. Even if I don't have enough to sew it off, it'll still be fine. I can use some of the white.
When this,
Oh my,
all right,
oh my
show it
goodness.
again.
This is gorgeous.
Look
And
at that. That
look
is
at
so pretty.
I love that. I love that.
oh my gosh.
3, 2, 1. There it goes.
There it goes.
That is a beautiful scarf. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm talking about scarves. Then by 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm cold. So then I'm like putting hats on, the jacket. I've got the heating pad. I've got a blanket. I did notice that heat works well with this hand.
I want to see
It
how
didn't
well
look-
this thing works.
But
See if you look at that edge, that's a half double. And then you look at this one, half double.
that is
All
awesome.
right. Oh my
I
goodness.
love that. Is beautiful. That is really pretty. I like those colors.
It was one ball that had all those colors on it. Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm testing this out.
Okay, because
Let me
that hasn't
go.
been washed yet.
I just testing it.
Are you just testing it? Okay. She's filling that container up, and I was like, "Don't drink out of that because it hasn't been washed yet." She's making sure it works.
This is going to be so beautiful.
I hope
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys have a nice summer too.
Oh yeah, definitely. And then this book. Let's see if it has any patterns in here.
Blue? You okay, Bob? Huh?
That'd be cool. That's gonna be cute.
Hey, it works.
'Cause
Look, it works.
it works awesome.
I'm gonna have to take my boys out.
Alrighty, we're gonna be ending here in a few minutes.
Yeah. I'm like,
Go now.
So I wanted you to finish that first before I ended it. Because I
It
wanted to see it.
this is just you see that smaller piece in there? You
Uh-huh.
know? I didn't realize that I made one small one in there, so it doesn't all line up, but hey, it's an individual.
That's right. It's unique. That's what it means. That's why I like making our own stuff because each one is always different.
Oh, it certainly is.
I have to search up the definition of unique.
It's like, wow,
Rebecca's new scarf.
it's not mine. It's going to somebody else.
I know, but it's yours right now because you finished.
It's mine right now until I give it a
There you go. All right. Baby girl, I'm going to pray. We'll pray and then. All right.
Yeah, it's like, thank you.
Here's to a happy summer.
All right, I'm gonna pray before we leave.
Okay.
You know, so dear Lord, we thank you for this day. We thank you for the blessings of health, safety, provision, and protection. Baby girl, I'm praying. Dear Lord, we thank you for this day and the provisions of health, protection, and blessings and everything you've given to us. We thank you for friends who have come here to share with us the things that we enjoy and to teach others about how we live, dear Lord. And that we can share what we learn and help somebody else out. And we thank you for all the wonderful things you've given to us throughout this week. And pray that you bless us with the blessings of Father Abraham. And we pray for Hoogie and their home and her family, the Lord, to send the comforter for them. We thank you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
I was laughing at Anastasia.
I didn't know whose live I was going to finish this on, but I was bound and determined to finish this.
There you go.
Oh, this is gorgeous.
It looks beautiful.
You know, she wanted pink and white. She definitely got different colors of pink.
Hey,
With the
that's
white
all
on it.
right. That's what I got. I got one blanket that I'm doing. Anastasia is pink, white, and black, and the pink is all different colors.
But yeah, this was one ball that just had different colors of pink on it. So
Sweet. There you go. All right, everybody. Y'all have a wonderful afternoon. Y'all stay safe. Be blessed. Well, you better hurry up.
If you haven't liked, subscribe, ring that bell for a notification. We'll see you next time on our treasure home. Cheers to a happy summer. The veil's over. Goodbye.
she tries to. I'm like, it's not over yet.
Cheers.
YouTuber in the making.
Cheers to the best Red Solo Cup Mini Ice Pop summer ever.
So I guess I'm gonna message her and see if she wants an infinity.
There you go. Awesome. Let us know.
I will.
Bless.
I will. Oh,
All right, everybody.
oh my God.
Bye,
I know.
Jonathan. Bye, Jean. Bye, Jonathan.
All right. So I know there's Mona, Rita, Jean, Hoogie, Jonathan, John, Justin Reynings. There was Jamie. There was just
Mr.
doing her best.
Shy.
She's already left.
Mr.
Ricochet, her
Shy.
project was here.
Mr. Shaw.
Mona.
Everybody have a good afternoon.
Mr. Shaw. Bye, Mr. Shine. I still like unicorns. I still like Brussels sprouts.